Dark, shadowy figures, disembodied voices, doppelganger spirits, grabbing, choking, knocking, and chanting. These experiences have become common everyday occurrences for one of our crew members. Paranormal investigator, affectionately known as simply V, bought this house many years ago and has since resided here. I venture to say it is both a blessing and a curse that one of our very own is well versed in the paranormal, because she has, for over a decade, lived a home life that others may consider a nightmare. The OHJ crew has banded together to investigate our sister's home to see if we can communicate with the entities that reside here. My personal experiences have been terrifying, have been sinister, will leave you with sleepless nights and the urge to flee the wicked things that obviously do not want you here. Welcome to our first episode. Join us as we embark on our haunted journey.
So yeah, I've had supernatural experiences here, but for the most part, they've happened to my son and my mom, and the youngest one. He used to always say that there was a that he saw people hanging in his closet.
Yeah.
So I don't know if V told you the backstory to this house. She suspects that the lady who lived here practiced witchcraft. And the reason why she thinks that is because she said there was like some sort of like a circle of trees that were cut down that looked almost like a prayer circle in a sense. Oh. She has since then dug those trees up. She had warned, or some lady had warned about these things that like wander around her property during the day and how they change into a different type of creature once it hits dusk. So the kids should never be outside and like welcome them in after a certain time, because I guess they just follow the boys in. I personally do not think that all the spirits here were once human. I don't think that a lot of the entities that reside here can really empathize with humans. I think there's a good batch. I feel like this is kind of the wild west of paranormal entities, for lack of a better phrase.
I mean, to me, like I said, I've got a spank on the butt, but other than that, yeah, it happened more to Joey and my mother.
So, I got home kind of late one night. My dog was in the room. Usually by the time like I get through the front door, I could hear her like running around in my room, just like happy that I'm home. But this time when I got home, she was like, it was super quiet, so I thought she was asleep. But as soon as I opened the door, she was literally like, she was just like standing like, or sitting right here, and like she was kind of looking like something was wrong. And I was like, what the hell? You know, like petted her. And then I came and I opened the sliding glass door to let her out. Oh man. Anyways, opened it to let her out so she could go to the bathroom. I had my TV, it was catty cornered right here. And then I had like a little nightstand right here. And then I had a little 2-seater couch and a Cali King bed right here. And the Cali King bed like literally pushed up against the couch. And so it was like literally next to each other. So turned on my TV, she did her thing, she came back inside. I was laying on the edge of my bed and she had jumped onto the couch. And then she was just chilling. And then I was watching TV and then I had noticed that she kept on looking like in like this direction, like kind of like out the door, but she was just stuck like if she could see something. So I'm looking, thinking that maybe there's an animal outside or something. And then I started petting her and she just did not move, and I was like, what the hell? So I was like, whatever. I kept on watching TV, And I didn't even notice that she had just like curled up and passed out, and I was like, oh, she's asleep, so let me turn off the light. I go to turn off my light, and I lie back down on my bed, and then as I'm laying down, I see like this like smoke figure. Like I saw this smoke, and it was just kind of like just wavy and moving like this, and it moved to where like it got in front of the TV, and like first thing that popped into my head, I was like, oh, the stupid candle went out, because I had a candle on that nightstand. And then when I had said that in my head, I was like, wait a minute, I didn't have the candle on. And then I was like, that's a lot of smoke. And then I'm sitting there watching it, because it like clearly went in front of the TV, and like it stopped. And then as I'm looking at it, it like starts to move, and it literally formed a shoulder and like a neck. Like you can see, like it's literally just standing like this, like just right, like I said, right in front of the TV. So the light from the TV is just like making the smoke kind of like glow. And like I saw this side of the shoulder and this part of the neck, and I'm just, I didn't even know what to do or say. And it moved like this, and then just like kind of shot into the roof. And then when it went this way, the cabinets opened up, and I was like, what the fuck? And I jumped out of bed and ran to the living room, because my dad was out there. And I was like, I just saw a ghost in my room. And he's like, what? I was like, oh, I just seen a ghost in my room. And he's like, go tell your mom. So I ran to my mom's room, went and told her, and she's like, are you on drugs? I was like, Mom, I just saw a ghost in my room. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. I was like, I'm sleeping with my brother. Later, I'm out of here. And then that was that. Like that's when I saw the ghost.
So what happened back there?
It killed all of our batteries and turned everything off.
Like it stopped my camera from recording. It stopped the GoPro from recording. It stopped my voice recorder.
It did the same thing to my voice recorder.
And it took the temperature from all the way from 0 all the way up to 5+. And it won't say words, but it's like, it sounds like Morse code.
Yeah.
And I don't understand Morse code.
But it drained all the energy and all the batteries.
In Demetrius' room?
Yes.
Because her voice recorder went out too.
Yeah.
In that room?
Mm-hmm.
Like everything drained.
Did you guys record all of that?
We thought.
I'm gonna say I hope I did. So my camera was recording. I'm not sure if it recorded everything because it stopped, but it would pick up like so my camera has face recognition, so it would pick up things out of the air like it was faces.
Yeah.
So we'll have to go back and look at it.
Okay.
You drained your batteries?
No, it just turned it off.
And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
able to turn it back on.
Okay, so I'm about to
Same shit.
back there. Yeah. That's why he's recording it, because the
Wait,
same thing happened.
you
When
remember-
did
do
you
you
guys
remember
get when
when I
I
told
walkie-talkied you?
Yeah.
And I'm glad I didn't need any emergency services.
I responded back with you with saying red rum.
Nothing.
I said red
And
rum.
when I was in the room.
I went,
because
"Red
my EMF
Rob."
was going off while you were talking. That's why I was ignoring you, because I'm like, dude, it's blipping.
Nothing came through in there at all. I'm like, well, that's
Well,
good.
we were getting it.
well, okay.
Alright, I'm going back
So
in there.
that's why they
You
knocked
wanna
out
come?
that
No.
one. Remember?
Is
Yeah.
someone coming with me?
Wanna go back in there?
Is anybody here?
Anyone here?
Red rum. Right now, we're only picking up very little activity.
We've been talking the entire time too, but this thing is blipping.
So what's the difference between it bleeping or blipping on the middle of the bed compared to the side of the bed?
It depends on where the entity is. It picks up energy. So if something's sitting on the bed, it's gonna go higher. See, now it's not doing it anymore. So it's moved. I had it for a second.
Maybe you want to walk around on this side? So whose room is this?
It's Dimitri's room.
What room has the most
Her whole house.
activity?
It's her whole house.
The whole house?
Yeah, it's gone again.
Years later down the line, me and one of my other little brothers, we downloaded a tape recorder app on my phone, and we waited till like 3 a.m. to come in here and start asking questions. And so we're asking questions: who's here, what are you doing, why are you here, like stuff like that. And then we went back and we started listening to see if we could hear anything, and you can hear some stuff, and then really faintly you can hear a voice say, "What do you want?" And then it paused, and then it said, "I'll kill you in your sleep," like that. And I was just like, I'm deleting this. Like, my little brother heard it too, and he's like, "Oh, hell no." So that happened. From that time, probably maybe 3 months after that, me and my daughter, we had came to sleep in here because it got too cold out in the guest house, and we're sleeping, and I couldn't really sleep, and I'm just laying there, and then all of a sudden I felt like a hand on my stomach, and I could feel it moving up my chest, and then I was like, I tried to move, couldn't move, and then I felt it grab my throat, and it's sitting there choking me, and I'm just like, oh. And then my daughter, she's like, "Papa, Papa, Papa," and finally it's just like gasped for air, and I was just like, "Oh my God," and I just held my daughter, and I was freaked out. I didn't know what to do, and I couldn't go back to sleep, or couldn't sleep after that.
Hey everyone, it's Genghis. Decided to go off and do some venturing off by myself. She lives on a very decent amount of land, and everybody's inside investigating Dimitri's room right now. I decided I'm going to take a stroll and see what I find. There's definitely something lurking around me. It's like giving me just a little bit of itself, and then it's going away. I've got a friend. That cat loves me. A little bit. There it goes. I just heard something. And the cat cat is off to my right, so it definitely was not the cat. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, we're getting warmer. Oh shit, here we go. There's something here. Hello? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go sit at the picnic table here. There seems to be something kind of moving around. This thing is going off. So, as you can see, I'm just sitting here outside by myself, okay, at this picnic table. Outside, it's just literally me and the cat. And this has been the most action since I've been here, so it seems like maybe the spirit has been wanting for us to be alone, maybe. I don't know. He just got back up again. He keeps cutting in and out. So now what I want to do is I want to move this meter to see if I can if I can figure out where exactly the spirit is, because it's only jumping to the yellow. Okay, now it's not jumping at all. Oops, sorry, kitty. I want to grab the spirit box and bring it out here. Signing off and going up to the house right now. This has been the most action since I've been here, so it seems like maybe the spirit has been wanting for us to be alone, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it just kept going off. And then when I walked up to the
He was
swing
kind of like
set,
Beyonce. Now that I have you here,
I know. That's why I was just like,
something.
Okay. So I'm just like, this is the most action. So obviously you got some tea. Spill the tea.
They're like, since you were trying to get rid of me, let me tell you a little something.
Yeah. As soon as I got up, it stopped. But yeah, I set the recorder right next to the thing, so like hopefully as I'm talking,
Yeah.
I'll catch some audio. And I was far away from because I kept hearing the beeping and laughing. I was just like, okay.
Yeah.
So I went far, and then as soon as I sat down, that's when it was just like, bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm like, okay, so you want to talk now?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's just too many people.
Yeah, I think also too that's the problem. I think there's just too many.
That's why we need to break up in small groups.
But you know why? Because basically the house is small. It's not a big
Yeah.
house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like the yard, we end up running into each other.
This
Do
might
you
this
want
might
to
be
go
too much.
with me out there, Brendan?
Yeah.
To the picnic table?
Yeah,
Do
right.
you have enough juice?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
bring an extra battery. And there might just be too much like just energy from everyone. Like,
Dude,
Yeah.
yes, for sure.
it's like it's not this is not the normal setting because everyone's juicing them up, you know. Or
Yeah,
trying
no,
to.
that's why I think that's why when I sat out there, it's just like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, y'all are out here.
Well, they ended up going
Let's
out there
talk.
with you. They took off.
So we came here to check out V's place. We got a couple things on video, not as active as I would have hoped it would be, nor how it's been in the past, but you know, that could be many variables. We came here with a crew, you know, I know this small house isn't used to a bunch of people with a bunch of cameras trying to shove, you know, microphones in ghost faces, so there's many different things that probably could have gone on, but you know, we all had a good time. And we're happy with it. So if you like what you saw, please click subscribe, click the bell if you'd like to get notifications on content that we post. Check out our Instagram, check out our Facebook. We don't have a website yet, but it is under construction and it should be soon be there. Thank you so much for all of your support. the amount of support that we've gotten from our loved ones and people, even people that I've never met, is amazing, and that will be the driving factor for us to continue with these shows. And thank you so much, and hope to see you again.